This is a public service announcement brought to you by the Booze Cruisers.
For the next couple and a half months or 3, your ass is as grass is, and you're the lawnmower.
No, you're the lawnmower.
No, you're the lawnmower. What?
You're the lawnmower. Because you're going to cut them. With
Doesn't matter. Fuck it. I want you to think about 2 words. Championship. Because we're going to fuck every team out there.
All right, week 1 is finally here. I'm going to project each game. I know. There's no goatee, dude. I know. I accidentally shaved it off. I'm kind of pissed about it. Let's not talk about it anymore. Okay? I'm going to start with the big game of the week, the father-son game. Mr. Turdberger against Junior Turdberger. Quarterbacks, I'm going to give the edge to Michael Vick because of the Cleveland matchup, but Tom Brady, you can't go wrong. The dude's a beast, so that could end up being a push. Running backs, McFadden and Brown versus Bradshaw and Beanie Wells. I'm going to have to say McFadden and Donald Brown get the edge here, only because I don't like Beanie Wells, and Ahmad Bradshaw is going to play a limited role, I think, in this first game because the Giants are just going to go out and pass the ball over the Dallas Cowboys. Flex, Cedric Benson and Denarius Moore. Denarius Moore here. Andre Johnson and Vincent Jackson, and Jordy Nelson and Jeremy Maclin. I'm going to say the edge goes to Andre Johnson and Vincent Jackson because their matchups are terrible. Tight ends, Greg Olsen versus Aaron Hernandez. The edge goes to Aaron Hernandez. Overall, I think, Jay, you start 1-0, and Mr. Cheese, you're 0-1. Good luck moving forward. Next game. The Booze Cruisers against What Would Tebow Do? Now, this is what I don't understand. I mean, I'm projected to lose by 20 points, and I can't figure out how, because Roy Halou is not scoring some crazy amount of points, and neither is Isaac Redman. And I doubt Trent Richardson is, because it's his first game of action, and he's playing Philly. So, I can't figure it out. Anyway, quarterbacks, Matt Schaub and Peyton Manning. I'm going to give Matt Schaub the edge here. Why? Because Peyton Manning is playing Pittsburgh week 1. Yeah, they're getting old, but Matt Schaub against Miami, he should light up the scoreboard. McCoy and Steven Jackson against Richardson and Halou. Definitely McCoy and Steven Jackson, without a doubt in my mind. Flex, Doug Martin versus Isaac Redman. All day, Doug Martin. Receivers, Victor Cruz and Brandon Lloyd versus Calvin Johnson and Robert Meacham. I'll give What Would Tebow Do the edge for the Calvin Johnson thing, and me the edge on Brandon Lloyd, because, I mean, Calvin Johnson will have a huge game against St. Louis, but Meacham against Oakland and Lloyd against Tennessee, I think Brandon Lloyd has the bigger day. Tight ends, Jimmy Graham and Jacob Tamme. Obviously, it's Jimmy Graham. And because I don't like to project myself to win, I'm going to give you the win, Mr. Brusso. But don't be surprised when you get that ass spanked. When you get your PP spanked by me and Mike Page. Thank you. Next game. Bodhisattva. Still, nobody has answered my question. What is Bodhisattva? That may be a year running question, and nobody's going to answer it. Watch. Russell Wilson and Cam Newton. That's simple. Cam Newton. Arian Foster, Michael Turner, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, and Stephen Ridley. I'm going to go with Arian Foster and Michael Turner here. Flexes, Malcolm Floyd, and you're already playing David Wilson, huh, dude? Wow. I guess you have no choice because your bench sucks. So, Malcolm Floyd here. Dwayne Bowe and Demaryius Thomas against Larry Fitzgerald and Mike Wallace. I'm going to say Larry Fitz and Mike Wallace win this matchup. Pettigrew against Owen Daniels. Pettigrew all day. I think Grundle Puffers start 1-0 here. And Ally 0-1. It's going to be a tough loss, but I mean, Russell Wilson, really? You're getting way too excited about this guy. Russell Wilson, no way. Cam Newton, all day. McCree 1-0. Next game. Fake and Bake against the Shrine Daddy, dude. Shriner, listen, dude. Your team is not going to spank anybody's team this year. You will probably end up 0-13. Honestly, I mean, Frank Gore and Sean Green and Kevin Smith. Dude, your team is trash. Garbage. You picked, like, last year's heroes. Every fucking guy you picked, except for Stafford. Last year's heroes. Your team has no shot, dude. None. It sucks. It's terrible. Alright? So stop talking shit on the message board about fucking people liking testicles, you being the best team, you always ending up with the girl. It's no, not gonna. No, none of that is true. All of that is false. Eli Manning versus Matthew Stafford. I'm gonna give the edge to Matthew Stafford. He is playing St. Louis. Adrian Peterson, Jamal Charles against Frank Gore and Sean Green. I'm gonna give it to Adrian Peterson, Jamal Charles, and Adrian Peterson is gonna get 1 carry this week, like 1. Flex C.J. Spiller and Kevin Smith. If Kevin Smith plays, I give the edge to Kevin Smith here. Des Bryant and Eric Decker against Wes Welker and Steve Smith. I'm going to give the edge to Des Bryant and Eric Decker. Dustin Keller versus Tony Gonzalez. Yikes. I'm going to give the edge to Tony Gonzalez. But they're both bums. So, overall, fake and bake, you're 1-0. Shriner, 0-1. Your team sucks. Brown Eye versus Stiffit Badusi, dude. Let's see. Matt Ryan, Drew Brees. Drew Brees all day. Ray Rice, Darren Sproles against Willis McGahee and Mark Ingram. Ray Rice and Darren Sproles. Flex plays Reggie Bush and Ryan Williams. I'm worried about Ryan Williams starting so early for you. I'm going to have to say Reggie Bush. Percy Harvin, Reggie Wayne against Roddy White and Brandon Marshall. Roddy White and Brandon Marshall all day. Michael Finley and Rob Gronkowski. I'm going to say Rob Gronkowski wins this matchup. Overall, Preda, you're 0-1. Brown Eye, you're 1-0. Move on to the next game. Kippin' Ain't Easy versus Team Beatdown. Jeremy, looking at your team again, I still want to puke, dude. It is horrible. Anyway, Phillip Rivers versus Aaron Rodgers. I'll give Aaron Rodgers the win here. Forte and DeMarco Murray versus Fred Jackson and Jonathan Stewart. Forte and DeMarco Murray. Flex plays Lance Moore and Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown. Greg Jennings and Torrey Smith versus Steve Johnson and Pierre Garçon. I'm going to say Greg Jennings and Torrey Smith get the edge here. Steve Johnson's playing the Jets. Pierre Garçon at New Orleans. We know how New Orleans plays at New Orleans. Ridiculous. Gates and Fred Davis. Gates. You're going to take a pretty big spanking this week, Schuhart. So you're going to start 0-1. I don't think you have a shot of winning this. I'd be surprised if you score over 100 this week. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is going to have 40 of those points. So the rest of your team combined won't score 60. All right, next game. Project Mayhem versus the Replacements. First, I want to say, Manu, get a kicker, dude. Neil Racker's got cut. It's terrible. Get a kicker. Jay Cutler versus Tony Romo. Jay Cutler. Marshawn Lynch and Michael Bush versus Chris Johnson and D'Angelo Williams. Eesh, that's ugly. I'm going to go with Chris Johnson and D'Angelo Williams, only because Jonathan Stewart probably won't start, and Michael Bush is obviously just a goal line back, possibly. Titus Young and Deshaun Jackson. Ooh, that's a good one. But I'm going to give the edge to Deshaun Jackson because I think that the Eagles are going to blow out Cleveland this week. Marquise Colston and Hakeem Nicks against AJ Green and Julio Jones. I'm going to say AJ Green and Julio Jones. Brent Selleck versus Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis. You are supposedly going to lose by 50 points, almost. To be exact, 46 points right now, Manu. I figure if you put a kicker in, you'll get another 9, put you up to 83. You're still going to lose by 37 points, dude. I don't think you have a shot. I think this is probably the most legit point spread out of the games I've already previewed. So, Partek, you're 1-0. Manu, you're 0-1. That's it for this week, boys. See you next week. Good luck to everyone moving forward. Peace.